What's up guys, this is RG giving you another high definition broadcast. I wanted to show you guys something about the game that's very important and will help you out in your leveling process and with this game in general. Something that is really good to know is where to level at. How to get the highest amounts of levels. The mob density is very important in this game, and having that really quick level is very important. So the first thing you want to do is, say you started off in Act 1 normal. Um, if you want to get really quick levels, this is the way to go. But for me personally, I suggest playing through normal, just the regular way throughout all the nodes and zones and get all the quests and just do all the quests. Just so you know how to, when somebody's talking about something about the game, you can actually, have a conversation about it or whatever. Know what you're talking about instead of just rushing through the game. But if you do want to rush through it, you do want to just get as fast levels as possible, you can do that. I suggest doing this mode in Cruel and Merciless only, and just playing through normal first time if this is your first time playing. But let's go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So the first thing you want to do is go to the mudflats and get all the glyphs. This is the first quest that actually unlocks the next zone that I'm going to go ahead and talk about. So as you can see, there's a bunch of glyphs on the map. You touch all of these glyphs, you get a little like relic from all these green spots, these green Roa nests. I'll show you. I touched it earlier, so that I'll just show you really quickly. And then you go over to this glyph area and touch it. Now that unlocks the quest, and then you can just go right back into town from there. Very something that is pretty useful is this portal gem if you don't have a lot of portals. But again, look at that, he's actually hitting me, so it won't let you cast it if it's hitting you. Now if I kill them off and then I press my portal there, then I'm able to go ahead and get out. So once I'm done with the mudflats, I like to go straight to the ledge. Now the ledge is right here. You can get the waypoint from your friend, or you can actually try to get waypoints from this notice board. It'll be a little bit harder. Like there's one Act 1 ledge. So there's a ledge run going on right now. So that's really, convenient. A lot of times there won't be a ledge run going on, although there's another one here. So you can just look for ledge runs. It seems like there's a lot today. But yeah, there will be ledge runs out there, and you can, if you don't have any friends online, you can go ahead and just get a ledge run here. Again, if you guys wanted to add me as a friend, I could probably give you a waypoint as long as I'm not in the middle of maps. But let's go ahead and go to the next area, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, once you're done with the ledge, you'd want to clear out all the quests to get to the last boss. The last boss, to clear it, all you would have to really do is kill the cage brute, who's in the prison. That's all you have to do is kill the cage brute, and then you can go ahead and go to the Cavern of Wrath and kill the Merveille, I believe her name is, right? Yeah. So Merveille. So there you go. Kill off Merveille, and then you would go ahead and get to the Act 2. Now let's go to Act 2, and I'll show you what the best places to go. Now in Act 2, it's very easy to actually get to the next place. You don't even have to do any of the quests at all. You just go straight into the church dungeon. Now, again, if you don't have anybody to give you the waypoint, you might want to go ahead and check this notice board, and you're looking for Fellshire. So you could type in Fell, and it looks like nobody's doing Fellshire runs. So maybe somebody will have a church run, like church dungeon right here. So somebody probably, church dungeon level 2. So he probably gonna give you a waypoint to church. He can probably give you a waypoint to the church dungeon right here, level 1. So you can ask about for that. So either look for Fellshire runs, which is spelled like this, Fellshire, and you could just also look for the church. So either one of those, and you can try to get the waypoint that way. And all you have to do is go straight into the church dungeon. I guess what I forgot to tell you is exactly how to run the runs, but I'll show you that after I explain how to get there. So there goes the Fellshire runes, and you just go in here, and basically all it is straight up walking along the road. So Again, the load screens might be a little bit long for some of us, but no problem. It's not that bad. So let's go ahead and go to Act 3, and I'll show you what the how to get the other runs going. So in Act 3, Merciless, all you'd have to do is basically, you have to get all the quests done in Act 2. So what would you have to do to get all the quests done in Act 2 is go to the Dark Forest, Western Forest, and Broken Bridge waypoints. You pretty much just follow the quest line. Um, you don't have to do any of the quests here like that I've done here. This right here, I just didn't get the quest reward. You actually have to do this quest specifically, Sharp and Cruel with the spike, but you don't have to do the White Beast. And the way forward is just basically, um, it's not really needed. I don't think, because I have it not completed in all of them. But I think I just need to get the quest reward for them. But yeah, you don't have to do the White Beast. All you have to do is open the roots. Also push a little globe over in the Veil runes, and what else do you have to do? Kill off the intruders right here, the bandits. You don't have to kill every single one of them. You just need to complete the quest. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you guys in Act 3 Merciless is going off to, where is it? The docks. Now again, you don't have to do any quests at all to get to the docks. All you have to do is click the docks or be able to look for the docks here. Now I'm in Merciless right now, so let's go back to normal and see what kind of messages on that message board. So maybe somebody's doing a docks run here. So you can just type in docks again. So it doesn't look like anybody's doing a dock run specifically. So you'd have to look for it or wait for one to come up if you don't have the waypoint. Or you can try to run there if you like. Or another option is to go into one of these just that has a high level in it, like this guy here, level 47. He probably has the docks and he's been running it. So you can go in there and ask him, hey, can you please give me a docks TP? Or I'll pay you for a docks TP. I'll give you a couple of alterations or a couple of jewelers. Or if you want to just get it from anyone, you could just go ALK for docks TP. Go, go, go. And they'll go ahead and they'll message you instantly. I know if somebody asks me for a docs TP and they'll give me an ALK, I would have messaged them instantly. So that's one way to get it instantly. So you go ahead and go get docs TP real quick, and you go in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start back from Act 1 real quick. So I'll show you exactly how to run the runs in this part. And I'll go ahead and mark it in the video here, so if you guys just know how to get there, you just want to know how to run the runs more efficiently, then that'll be a little point where you can go to. So here we go. We're just going to run the ledge first. We're going to go straight up and we're going to kill all of these guys here. All you have to do is pretty much run from either end. Like, doesn't matter if you went left or right at this point. You could go either way. So you run it as fast as you possibly can. You can grab all the chests, by the way. If I missed some chests, then I was just, distracted by talking. But just go ahead and grab all the chests that you can possibly can. Well, a big part of the ledge runs is having a lot of chests there. So you just keep on going down here, and you look for as many mobs as you possibly can. Kill them all off. There's another chest. Remember to pick up all the chests. Don't really worry about the items too much. If you're going for speedruns, the items like orbs and stuff, very important to pick up. If you are good on rares and you don't really need rares too much, then don't worry too much about it. Like if those are rares, if you don't need anything, you don't have to grab it. As the chaos recipe at this level is very, very low, and it only gives you a chance. So doing the chaos recipe is pretty much a waste of time for this level. If you want to do the chaos recipe, I'd suggest waiting till a level 60 or higher instance, so it would be around the docks level. Then you can pick up all the rares you want. For right now, it's not very useful unless you really need them. Now I've done the ledge run partially, so what I do is I'm holding control here. You go ahead and click the ledge there, and you go new. Now this is going to be the exact same way as the other run. You just run all the way back to the other instance entrance, and then you enter in there. Now when you go into the other side, like say this is the other side of the instance entrance, then you go ahead and control and left click on that, and then go to new again. So it would be another instance again. You just run it back and forth, back and forth. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the Fell Shrine run now. So we're going to go straight back to Act 2. Again, the portal scroll is decently useful. A lot of people say it's useless, but I think it's pretty useful, and they do sell for a good amount. So you don't have to have any of these portal scrolls in your inventory. Although they do go for around 2 GCP. You might be able to find one for 1 GCP, 2 Chaos, or something like that, but they really don't go very lower than 2 GCP too much, unless somebody's just really trying to get it off real quick. So go back to Cruel Act 2. We're going to go to the Church Dungeon. And you're going to go straight up to the Fell Shrine Ruins here. Now, since this is a brand new instance, I don't have to control click it. But if you've been in there already, then you want to control click it. So continue on. Having a little bit of issues with FPS here, but that's just the initial load. Now it should be fine. Then you go straight up. For me, I can kill golems, but I would suggest not killing golems at all. Don't even go touch them, and you just go straight along the road. You don't want to take too long to be doing this. Again, it's almost like a speed run in the other game. You don't want to spend too much time, but any big packs like that, you definitely want to just kill off. Again, this is all you have to do is stay along the road. Any kind of chests that are right along the road, you definitely want to go ahead and pick those, as there's a huge amount of currency that comes straight from chests. So keep on going towards the top north of the road, and anything that you see there, any kind of mobs, especially rares like that, you definitely want to kill those off as quick as possible. Again, the chests. Now this is something that I wanted to see here. Look at this. This is a left going arrow. This is going to take you all the way around and then back to this road. Instead, let's just go straight up to this road. Any kind of looping around, you want to check that out. Now, if this is the road that's loopy, which actually isn't, you want to double check if you're actually going on a loopy road or not. And if you're going backwards, you definitely don't want to go backwards. It's just counterintuitive, and it's gonna pretty much just send you around in a circle. Like right here, I'll show you the opening to the other road that we would have went on. Or actually, this might be the looping road. No, it's not. Okay, so this is the looping road, so you don't want to definitely go down there. As you can see, it would just take you back down here, and there wouldn't be enough mob packs. So continue on straight forward, and it'll be right here to the end. So go ahead and go into the crossroads. You don't have to hold control click or anything, because you don't need that zone. You need the zone on the other side, which is the Fell Shrine Ruins. So so tired. It's early in the morning. So go over here into the Fell Shrine Ruins and control left click. Then you go ahead and click the new. So go ahead and hit that new button here. It'll take you into a new instance. And you go straight into the church dungeon over there. As you can see, the map is pretty much fresh. And again, I'll grab all the chests. So you would go into the church dungeon and then could do the exact same thing. Go into the church dungeon, and then when there's a door right here leading out to the Fell Shrine Ruins, you'd control click it, and then you'd go new. So that's exactly what you would do, and then you just keep running that back and forth. It's a very good way to level, and it has high pack density. A lot of people love this Fell Shrine Ruin. My favorite, personally, is in the one in Act 3, which I'm going to be showing you right now. So we're gonna go ahead and go into these docks ruins here. You don't have to go straight to the Act 3 town. You can go straight up to the docks. Again, I showed you how to get the waypoints for each area, and we'll show you how to do a docks run. So basically, in the docks, there's 3 separate pathways that are going to be full of mobs, and there's one area where it's going to the barracks, I believe, or I don't even remember exactly what it's called. Okay, here it is. So this is how you know that this is the area, is because there's no mobs at all, and then there's these orange gateway. So you don't even want to go towards this. By the way, I'm just showing you just for the tutorial. This is the battlefront. Okay, so you don't want to touch that. Anytime you see a wall like this, you know that that's the battlefront area. You know there's not going to be any mobs in there. So you hug the wall, and there's a lot of mobs. So check it out, guys. A massive amount of mobs here. And this is in merciless difficulty, so I accidentally did merciless, but it's the same thing in normal. So I'm doing a decent amount of damage, pretty good at docs running with this character. And if this map is getting like kind of annoying for you, you could do two things. You could switch the opacity on the map to very low. So you go to the options, go to UI, and you put the map transparency like pretty low like that, and you can save that out and keep it like this. Or you can also just tab it out and let the map go onto the upper right, which is what I do most of the time. Because even like this, it's still a bit distracting. So you can keep going, and you hug the left side or any kind of side. If you want to go to the right, you can go right. That's fine. But you hug one side. And I'll show you guys a little bit of totem tactics later in a different video. This one's basically just for running. So it looks like, I mean, I probably should have just left it on normal so I could show you the quickest way about it. But I mean, this is how you guys would probably, the speed you guys would probably be doing it. So maybe this is better to show you how it would be in at least one of them. So this is how I do it. Hug the walls here, and look, there's a pathway here. So that means this is one of the pathways that you're taking here. And there's one out of 3, remember. So be very careful with these dogs here. They are very damaging. They do a lot of damage if they're grouped up. You could probably take one one-on-one, but you definitely don't want to face against a pack of dogs with incredible stats or anything like that. So you want to watch that. Watch out for those dogs, and watch out for any of these archers as well. But the dogs are the ones that are very, very dangerous. So you would just be clearing this. Again, you should probably put on curses at all times. I have double curse right now, and that's why it's taking a little bit longer, is because I wasn't cursing there. But as you can see, when I start cursing, any of the champions just pretty much die off instantly. Another thing that you should probably do at the beginning of all of your runs is throw your auras up. I have 2 auras right now. They're, I believe, Discipline and Clarity, and it gives you a mana reserve by a little bit. And I'll go into that in another video about mana reserves and auras. So you're going to continue on and kill off all this stuff. Now this is a quest item that you don't want to pick up if you're doing straight up runs. It's going to be like thematic sulfite here, and you cannot destroy that, I don't believe. Or you can't put it in your stash, that's right. You can throw it on the ground here, but you can't put it in your stash, or sell it, or destroy it in town, I believe. So don't pick that up unless you're actually doing the quest. So that's one of the areas here. You can see one of the zones is completed. Now you want to just go ahead and hug the bottom here, because you already know that it's not going to be the battlefront on the bottom here. So you can safely just hug the bottom here and not waste time, as you know that the battlefront is already up on top there, where we previously went. By the way, you can move the map with the mouse arrows when you press tab like this. Press tab and move the map with the mouse arrows. So as you can see, the battlefront is up here, so no problem. You can just hug the bottom here. Always pick up as many wisdom scrolls as possible. So yeah, then grab any chest as well. Now you want to hug the bottom. There it is. There's another pathway here, and you want to look out for those dog packs again. If you are a totem build, you want to put your totems up like that, and just keep refreshing and get off all as many as you can. Now continuing on, going straight down here, it would be another run of docks area is right here. The second area that we're going through. Again, going down here is very important, because there's a lot of mobs down there. If you don't need to go down there, you could shoot them from range, then you could do that as well. Just remember that they drop items down there, so if you do shoot them from up there, always check if they're dropping more items down there. Like if that guy was down there, you'd want to go down and grab those items. So I'm not getting any of these items because I know what they are, and I don't find them particularly useful. And I don't have very much rarity on right now. I don't think I have any besides my my amulet, which is just for PvP. But but it's like one of the best PvP amulets in the game. But it also has rarity on it. It's random. So you go ahead and kill that off, and it looks like that's a dead end there. So you continue on to the last and final leg of the docks run, and you always want to clear the map fully, since you did find the battlefront already, so no problem. You just clear the rest of the map. Oh, and I'm just pressing escape when I should have pressed tab. So there's a run right there. Always curse the elite pack. If you get lazy, you don't have to curse every pack. You just curse the elites only, and you should be fine. Now I leveled some of my gems here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click that up and level those up. So do these dock runs as fast as you possibly can. Again, kind of getting the curses on is important. Vulnerable to cold, he's just gonna die instantly. This guy is vulnerable to elemental damage, so also gonna die pretty quickly. Right here is a 5 socket. You don't really worry about that. You're looking for 5 links or 6 sockets. 4 links, armors, I mean like gloves and boots and stuff are pretty cool to pick up, and some people like to buy them. But that's been dying out lately. It's really hard to sell a 4 link for an alch even, if it's not high level. High level being around 70. Like this is a monster level of 62, so the eye level items will be 62 from regular monsters, and from any pack monsters, meaning like anything that is blue or yellow, that'll be an extra 2 levels there. So 64 is the maximum item level that you will be getting in this run. The best item you can actually get in one of these runs for Merciless is a occultist vestments. They are going for around 20 exalts. You can get them probably you could probably buy one for 20 exalts, pure exalt buyout, most likely. Some people want like 25 and 28 and 30, but you could probably get one for 20 if you just look around and you get a good, guy, decent guy that wants to sell you this stuff. So yeah, that is the end of that. You want to go ahead and look again quickly if there's any other specific places here. Look, as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3 areas that you need to check out. Now look at this area; it's very small, so that they divided it up into 2. Most of the time, there will just be 3 separate pathways. So I didn't even expect there to be another here. But this is considered as one pathway because it's 2 small segues there, or 2 small forks in the road. So you want to just look for that. Now this is a immune to damage as long as this guy's here. Those guys are affected by this guy's aura. This immune to all damage. And again, this is merciless merciless docks. So you want to pick up all of the rares in this one, as they do give you the chaos recipe, which is 1 full set of gear for one chaos if it's all identified, or 2 if it's all unidentified. So go ahead and kill off all these guys. You can use the bottom area. This guy is pretty buff because you can see he has a slow aura on, and this guy has a haste aura on. So you don't want to let those guys get together. A coral ring dropped, so you definitely want to pick up the coral ring. So you can actually throw your totems down there and kill them that way. Always throw the curse on them. But yeah, there's a quick kill on that dog because I had him cursed. Again, orb of alchemy. Always want to pick up any orbs. So you'll probably get maybe 1 orb of alchemy each run if you're lucky. If you're really lucky, you'll get an exalted, but that usually never happens. I don't think I've ever found an exalted orb, but a lot of people do. So people are more lucky than me with finding stuff. I'm actually pretty good at just trading for stuff. So there it is. That's done. I got a bunch of kids in the background like screaming. I don't know if you guys have been hearing it, but that's what happens when you live in an apartment. So basically, you go straight down, and this is all done. So that's all done. This side's done. All of this left side and left side and the south side's done. So kill that guy off for the last area, and you go straight back to the waypoint. Now, if you kill off, say, this side and this side and this side here, and then you look to the left here, and it actually becomes this not the waypoint, but I'm talking about this map here. This battlefront area, you can actually go through the battlefront and do the control click thing that we've been doing, and you can go through that way and do restart the instance that way, or you can go ahead and go straight back to town, which most people will be doing, or you can use a portal if you have a bunch of portals, or you have the portal gem, or in a actual public run, people will most of the time be making portals for you. So don't worry so much about that. But the main point is to go back into the docks and start another run. So control, left click, new instance, and that starts a new docks run. So that's about it for this one, guys. I hope that was has a good information for you, and I showed you a good strategy on how to get quick levels and grind it out quickly without having to do a bunch of quests. Again, in the quests in this game, I don't believe give you any experience, so it's better to just get the grinding and runs aspect going. You want to pretty much remember Diablo, where a bunch of people go into an instance, say like Tristram runs or whatever, and they get good XP that way, and then they go to the next runs, which is I was like Crypt runs or something, and then it goes like Mephisto runs, and then after that I think it's like cow runs or something. I forget exactly how it goes, but this is pretty much exactly the same way. You go from Act 1 ledge runs to Act 2 church dungeon, or it's called Fell Shrine runes, and then the last one is the docks. So that's how you get good levels. I wanted to just go on a quick point about what levels you should actually stop doing them at. Now, go to the ledge at, you could do it at level 1, then you could stay till level around 10. Then you can go to the normal Fellshrine runes. You can actually stay to the ledge around 14 if you wanted to, or even a little bit higher if you really like to. You can stay all the way up to the monster level that the Fellshrine runes is 18. Then once you hit 18, go to the Fellshrine runes, and then hit it up. Pretty much as soon as you possibly can advance. That's when you should. But you shouldn't stay at the ledge past level 18. I don't believe. I mean, even 15, you should probably be able to handle it. So the next thing you would want to go to is the docks. Now it says monster level 32, but again, as long as you can handle it, you should go to the next level. So if you wanted to hit level, say, 25, 30 in the Fellshrine runes, you could do that potentially, and then go straight to the docks to level about 40. Now once you hit 40, around 40, you could do even 35, 38. You go back to Cruel, go to Act 1, and go to Ledge. So you can say let's say 35. So you go all the way 35 over in the normal Act 3 docks, then go to Cruel, Act 1, go back to the Ledge, go all the way up to, like, let's say around, you could say 42 or a little bit higher even if you wanted to stay. Then you could go 42 to, let's say, 50 at the Fellshrine runes. You don't have to stay till 50. You can go 48 again anytime you can advance. Then Merciless Ledge, that can go. You can go up to there to 55. Then you go to the Fellshrine runes. You can stay here up to around 60. Then when you hit 60 to around 63, maybe you could even go till 66 really in Merciless. You definitely don't want to rush yourself to docks unless you have really good gear. So 65 even, you could stay there. But if you can handle it, you go to the docks. And that's the very end area where you go up to all the way up to 77. After 77, you don't want to even touch docks really, unless you're very scared of maps and you don't want to do maps at all. Then you could just docks farm for the rest of your career. But I suggest going to maps. Now once you get to this high level, you want to be able to get to the map runs. These are maps that you actually find in the docks. You can find them in the docks or Fellshrine ruins, but most of the maps are going to be dropping in the docks. Once you actually get into the map, more maps can drop, and since this is a map level 66, map level 67 stuff can drop, and 66 stuff drop from the mobs, but 67 and 68 stuff can drop from the unique mobs in there, like the champions and the rare packs, as well as the bosses. So you want to be looking out for those. I have a couple of rare ones here. I have a level 70 that dropped rare. something that's very important to note is if you have, say, a grayed out one here, and it's level, I do it at 70. Some people do it at 69, but at 70 or 71, you definitely want to use chisels on this. So looking at chisels, they're here, right here. It improves the quality of map. So you just right click on the chisel, then left click on the map. And why did I say it? Well, that you should chisel only white maps is because the exact same reason you should only chisel, superior flasks or flasks that are kind of white, like this one here. This is a white superior overgrown map. It already has some quality on it, so I wouldn't really want to chisel this because it's level 66. But if it was a level 70 and it turned up white, you'd want to chisel it first before you alk it. Now you can alk it. Or chance it, or alteration it, or I mean transmute it and then alteration it to what you like. But I would suggest any map that's level 70 or higher, you would want to chisel it and then alk it. Now, you definitely want to transmute these right here, these white ones. So you transmute that. Then it says monsters have 4 additional projectiles. Not too bad for me because I'm a totem. Some people don't like that, but you definitely want to augment that now since this only has one prefix. Then you can go ahead and head up the suffix part of it of enfeeblement. Now a lot of people hate enfeeble. They don't like. I don't really like it at all either because it makes the run slower. So you want to go ahead and hit an alteration on that. And labyrinth of overgrown ruin vulnerability. Okay, I love that area is a maze because it's given me very very good drops from the guys, and it's good positioning for my freezing pulse. So we'll keep that one. Vulnerability isn't really that crazy for me. And you're not really going to get stunned at all because I have Eye of Chayula. But yeah, that's how you would kind of roll a map and see what kind of mods you like on it. Some people don't mind the enfeeblement, but I think it just runs really slow, as well as temporal chains. Not too much for me for temporal chains because I have freezing pulse totems, and the totems aren't affected by temporal chains. But the enfeeble actually does affect my totems because my totem damage comes from my damage. My totem attack speed does not come from my attack speed though, so or cast speed though. But I mean, it does come from my cast speed, but the cast speed on my totem isn't affected by the temporal chains. I don't believe. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's dead on. So let me go ahead and end the video there. I think I gave you a bunch of information. You can go back and check it out. It is going to be a pretty long video, but I believe I did my part in showing you guys how to get here and how to get to high levels. Again, if you wanted to add me as a friend and have me give you some waypoints and stuff, I could do that for you, as well as talk to you guys about other things. If you guys could, definitely hit up the comments below and tell me what you guys thought of the video, as well as like the video if you could, or if you did like it, and tell me what you guys want to see in the next video, as well as tell me what you thought. If you guys could subscribe too, that would be cool, and check out my channel. As always, thank you all for watching, and take it easy. Peace.